The East Coast prepares for Hurricane Florence. Air travel to Charlotte, North Carolina, is still being used right now.
NBC4's Jason Aubrey caught up with travelers headed into the path of a hurricane and those who are getting out of its way.
It doesn't matter if they're coming from Charlotte or headed there. Travelers today are a little bit nervous about the incoming weather.
Some people headed to Charlotte today are just passing through, like Mark Hinton, who's just trying to buy a home in the Tri-Cities area after hopping a connecting flight out of Charlotte.
The app on the phone said consider changing at a no cost to do this in advance, and I thought I'm going to take the risk that I'll make it to Charlotte before the storm dropped in later this evening and might interrupt air travel.
He says plan B is to rent a car and drive the rest of the way, something ILYA KECHKIN on the same flight may have to do as well. He's headed to Florida.
I'm pretty nervous right now. As long as the freeway opens, I'll do that if I have to.
As they were preparing to board, Nikki Frazier and her family were getting off a flight from Charlotte.
While everybody is fighting a hurricane at home, we'll be watching the animals at the zoo. It's one of my father-in-law's items on his bucket list is to go see Jack Hanna Zoo, so here we are.
Nikki's home is in South Carolina on the edge of the hurricane's path. They prepared it and left it in the hands of a house sitter.
We put together like several gallons of water. We have a dog, so we put together several like food packs and water for him. We have the freezer stocked with ice and coolers just in case, and bought a bunch of non-perishables for her. So just in case anything happens, she's covered because we're certain the power will go out at some point.
Right now, they tell me they are more concerned about their trip home on Monday. They're just not certain if their flights are going to be delayed or worse, canceled. Local for you in Columbus, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.